All right, welcome. Let's see what's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. What should the collective know? All right, the stork changes is coming up. Changes is coming up very fast. Yeah, you're at a crossroad. Changes is coming up very fast, okay? But the crossroad and the decision that you're going to be making is going to be leading you in the right direction. So that is absolutely good. Okay, sometimes changes comes up and um we don't know which direction to go in. But whatever this changes is that is coming up, you're going to be making the right changes in order to go in the right direction. Okay, so that is wonderful. Um, it could be changes in love. It's going to be changes in love or money. Okay, so whatever the changes is coming up, it could be work changes. But whatever decision you go in, this decision, this part way that you're going to be taking, is going to be leading you to long-term success. Okay, tree is always long-term success. Tree is altar, but there is definitely this energy of changes is going to be coming up for women. There could be a fast ending for a man. Okay, and I see a new pathway also for men. Men are going to be looking at other directions. Okay, so be aware for this. Okay, this might be heavy, ladies and gentlemen. This might be heavy. All right, so a lot of you are standing your grounds, and this is very positive. Okay, a lot of you are standing your grounds. Yeah, against the King of Swords. I see an end for the King of Swords. A lot of you are standing your grounds against the King of Swords. There's changes and fast changes is going to be happening to this King of Swords, okay? King of Swords are Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran. And whoever you are collective, you're standing your ground against this person. And I see that it has to do with money. Okay, so whoever you are collective that is listening to this, this person could have owed you money. Okay, and you are standing your grounds and saying, pay me back my money. I said, whatever is going on, this King of Swords could have took money, or you could have lent this person money, or this person could have took money that was yours, and you want your money back. Okay, and the energy of the Two of Wands is that um they're going to be trying to give you some sort of an offer. Okay, new parts is about an offer. So this person is in problems, because this person could have caught this person was caught because they recognized that this person could have took money that was yours. Okay, and this person is now caught, and this person is trying to get away with this by offering you a deal. Okay, so some of you are going to be getting some sort of an offer from this person, and this offer is the moon, the Mars in Aries. Mars in Aries. So, Mars in Aries, because what is happening and transpiring? We have Mars in Leo and Mars in Aries. Mars in Leo and Mars in Aries. Changes is coming up for a Leo and an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person, because they found out that these people took money. You can see it. Okay. And Mars is in Leo because a changes is coming up for a Leo. Okay. Changes is coming up also for an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person. Fast changes, and it has to do with money, and this was money that these people had took. Okay, and this money needs to return. So these two people is going to be offering you collective a sort of way out of it, okay, because they're caught, okay, and this way out of it, the 10 of Pentacles, that's how you're going to be regaining your money. So like they could be offering you something, okay, because it is that these people took money that was not theirs. You see the energy of the 4 of Pentacles. Whoever this Leo and this Aquarian is, a huge changes is coming up for these people because of money, and they are now going to be offering you collective um something in order to for you to make back this money that they took. But no, 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 do not take this offer. Do not take this offer. You see, this is how people do not clear their karma. Whoever this Leo and this Aquarian is, conjured up a way, sign for money, sign some sort of a document, flip something, took a whole lot of money, and now they can't pay it back. Okay. So they basically steal. They did a crime, and what they're trying to do is covering up, and it's going to be offering you something, but you are not, do not, collective, again, do not take this offer, okay? So there is conversation between this Leo and this Aquarian person. And whatever the conversation is, because the 3 of Cups is Mercury in air in Cancer. So a Cancer is having, these 3 people is having some sort of a discussion because the law came down on these 3 people. The law came down on these 3 people. These 3 people, a Cancer, a Leo, and an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person, because they're not really showing up. Ooh, so it's an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person. The law came down on him and Leo and a Cancer, because they now recognize that this man, because this man is in a whole lot of problem because of a Leo and a Cancer. So the energy of the 4 of Cups, the secrecy of a Cancer is now out. The energy of a 4 of Cups, secrecy of a Cancer is now out. It's like a Cancer was offered money, or a Cancer offered someone money to do some sort of an injustice to another person, and now people are now recognizing because because of the secrecy of the Cancer. So whoever this Cancer is, they basically offered someone money to create some sort of illusion, or to take down another person. Okay, that now they're finding out what this person have done. So the Cancer secret is now out. They're recognizing, they're following the money trail and recognize that a Cancer did pay an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran and offered them money, a whole lot of money, to take down another person or try to take something from another person. So they're now recognizing that a Cancer was behind this. Okay. Then we see the energy of the Emperor, and the Emperor is looking for some sort of a long-term stability, and is going to be offering you, you collective, a deal. But you know, collective, really think about it. Think about this deal, what this person, because this person, whoever this person is, this Emperor is looking for money. Okay, it is not a very honest, positive person. This person is looking for money. This person is a money hungry person and will do anything in order to come on money. That's why this person, this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person, and this Leo is in a whole lot of problem. So we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, this could be a lawyer that is advising her client, the Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man, to return the money to the Capricorn woman. Okay, the sun is in Capricorn, the Empress. So whoever this lawyer is saying to this man, you got to return the money to the Capricorn person. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Okay, the secrecy of this Cancer, the law recognize the collaboration of a Cancer and a Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man. And whoever this Empress is obviously is a Capricorn person. This Empress is now finding out and shedding light on the secrets and the offer that a Cancer gave to someone in order to create some sort of a chaos. So here the energy is the 3 of Wands. This lady is going to be winning and is going to be moving on leaving a situation behind. This lady is going to be moving on to better waters, because this lady is now finding out that it is now showing up that a Cancer was behind a situation by offering someone something and sending a person towards another person. Okay, so the five of cups is Mars in Scorpion, and a Scorpion person is like gathering a lot of information surrounding a whole lot of money. Okay, a Cancer person is now recognizing that a whole lot of money was in the play. But for a lot of you, if you get an offer from a Scorpion person, take it, because this offer is going to be long term and it's going to be bringing you a lot of money in. Okay, whoever this Emperor is, it doesn't have to be a Scorpion Emperor. We're looking more at a Virgo and an Aries. So this Emperor could have been a Virgo or Aries, but we see divine masculine and divine feminine here. And obviously, it is a situation that divine masculine could have created some sort of an illusion for divine feminine. And divine feminine is looking at the situation and is shedding light and is showing up that a Cancer person didn't speak the truth. So whoever this Aries man is, this Aries man and a Cancer person could have collected a whole lot of money on the false, some sort of a false way. Okay, because the Queen of Swords is like the lawyer of this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man is saying, um, you know, give up this man. Okay, so if you recognize in this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man is in the reverse, this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person is having a conversation with this man because he's in deep legal problem and said, give up the person who paid you to go after Divine Empress. Okay, so as we look at this, we have Temperance, because there was a divine intervention is in the situation. Okay, divine intervention is in the situation because now they are now looking at a situation, and it's like the universe is stepping in this situation and is saying, resolve the situation. We have the energy of the Seven of Cups. Okay, we have the Four of Cups and we have the Seven of Cups, and there's a lot of emotional situations surrounding a Empress. So this could be a woman that is getting divorced and her husband have been lying and wanted to give her some sort of an offer, and she is going to be, she's very emotional over the situation, but yet still she's not blindly emotional. Okay, she no longer, whoever this Scorpion person is, no longer have an affiliate with this man, because whoever the Scorpion person is, conversation between a Scorpion and a Cancer is giving up a lot of information about the offer that was made. Okay, so here it is, a lawyer is coming in with the energy of justice and is saying to an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man, speak the truth and give up these people. Whatever is going on, this lawyer is right. This lawyer is like, communicate, speak the truth, and give up these people so that you can get out of this situation. Because whatever you have done, there is no win, because there is too much evidence that is piled up on you. Okay, there is too much details and information and fight that is lined up on you, and you can't get out of the situation. No matter how you are going to try to wiggle out of a situation, it's not going to be happening. So here is a judge, because this has become a legal situation. This is a karmatic situation also. And whoever this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man is, his lawyer is saying to him, listen, um, you have to think about this. These people are not your friends. These people set you, you're basically set up. These people set you up because they know who they were dealing with. Okay, these people, because a fast ending is going to be coming in, a fast changes is going to be coming in, because it's as if whoever this Leo and this Cancer is, the lawyer of the Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person, because this man is the man that is in the problem. Because they send this Aquarian, and this is what I've been saying. I've been seeing this coming up where an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man was used by a Cancer to create a crime and was thrown under the bus because they are aware they gave this man some sort of an idea to go after another person. This man got caught up in a whole lot of problems because of these people, and his lawyer is now addressing him and is saying to him, listen, give up the Leo and the Cancer. Give up the Leo and this Cancer. That's the only way you're going to be getting out of this. And this is what I say to a lot of people. There is a really, I'm going to be looking at your good qualities, and no matter how bad a person is, circumstances lead people to do certain things. But at the same time, whoever this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man is, was used. They knew sending in this man to get rid of someone, because this is like someone who was sent in to get rid of a person. Okay. So they gave this man a story that was not based on facts. They lied to this person. They gave this person a story. They recognized that this person was either slow, or this person loved money, or this person had some sort of a jealousy towards another person and said, I will do it, not knowing what he was stepping in. And they went after a divine empress. Okay. And this divine empress was aware, because this divine empress started to see this person mask falling off. There were hints that this divine empress was looking at, and she was recognizing now there's something really off. And this divine empress recognized that this man came in to profile her. Okay. So there are people, especially when they're in cult groups and that sort of a thing. There are also people that is like your honor, and the people who are your honor, what they will do. Let's say that you are someone who is sane, normal, you do life normal. Okay. They will connect to you, they will get you on drugs, and they become your handler. Okay. And if you're already on drugs, they will keep you as their angler. And what they do, they support you and give you drugs. That is how they handle you. Okay, because they have you under control, because they put you on drugs, so you are under control. Okay, so this man is a handler. Okay, this man is because the handlers can also take you out. Okay, the handlers can also be um someone who um take you out. Okay, so you have private detector, but you have people that they paid to also um eradicate you. Okay, and this handler is someone who um handle through drugs and sex. Okay, but this handler is is a narcissistic. Okay, whoever this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man is a handler, is a narcissistic, and is someone who takes people out. Okay, so they de-eradicate you. Okay, and whoever this man is was paid by a Cancer and a Leo and a Aries, because there is this Aries man, because this Aries man have to return a whole lot of money, uses this man to liquidate a person. Okay, so they gave this man this bullshit story that is not based on facts. Um, and they have used this man. Now this man is in serious problem, because this man could be seeing jail time. So the lawyer and the judge is saying, listen, Meneer, when we look at the situation, or Mister, when we look at the situation, you would have not have been in contact with this person. This person is not someone that you would have been friends with. This person is obviously that you were sending to profile this person. This person, you add information on this person. Okay, so whoever this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran is lawyer, and this judge is saying, listen, get yourself out of it by speaking the truth and giving up the Leo and the Cancer, because the Leo and the Cancer, we have information on the Leo and the Cancer that the Leo and the Cancer is not kosher. We have information on the Aries man that the Aries man, because the Aries man is the one that offer him to go in as this person handler and to liquidate this person. Okay, so what they're now doing is that this man did not and could not liquidate Divine Empress. So they're now going after this man. So the same people who used this man to go after Divine Empress to liquidate her, they are now after this man. This man is basically hiding from these people. So his lawyer is saying to listen, the judge is saying to give up these people. And trust me, Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra, it is the best thing to give up these people, because you're going to be going down for something that these people have sent you in, knowing that you would have been caught. But I think that they underestimate Divine Empress. But Divine Empress was unto you from the beginning. Divine Empress, there was so many things that you gave away yourself with. Okay, and the good thing about it is that Divine Empress is not someone who takes drugs. Divine Empress, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. The only time that divine or star seed or crystal children end up on drugs is because they were grown up on it. They have no one to talk to, no one. But whoever this Divine Empress is, wherever she was born, whatever time, whatever year, when this Divine Empress came in, it clears her energy and frequency of magic, witchcraft, and drugs. Okay, because they are now advising that is not only 145,000 of spiritual people are on this planet. Star seeds and rainbow kids, crystal kids is more than that. It's like 2-3 millions. Okay, and this Divine Empress is, listen, don't go towards a divine person and think that you can get them on drugs. No, those people experiment and they move on. It's not something for me, and they move on. Especially, you can't get a person on drugs if they're over 50 years. There's no way. Okay? Do you understand? So whoever these people are, this handler, because an handler is someone who gets people on drugs. As you get people on drugs, then they get promiscuous, then they become a addict, and then they handle them. Okay, so if you notice, drug addict are always promiscuous. Even people who live on the street who are drug addict, they're always promiscuous. So they handle these people. Okay, and that is it. I say to a lot of people, I can explain things because a lot of people do not understand how this old matrix, how does it works. Okay, so whoever this person is was a divine emperor. He fall from grace and become a warlock, and by being a warlock, the lower realms use him, and he constantly going on the karmatic wheel. So this person has developed a narcissistic behavior in this lifetime. And with narcissistic behavior, they basically becomes alcoholic, sex for slav, drugs for slav, and they become endless to gain other people, okay? Because it's like stealing the soul of others, okay? It's bringing others, especially people who have soul, because not everyone on this planet have a soul. I don't think that all of you are aware. Some people are NPD, okay? They don't have any souls, okay? They're just a part of the program. All right. So a lot of people, if you say matrix and you try to explain, some people just don't have any soul. Okay. And you can look at the eyes and know whether or not someone has a soul and whether that person doesn't. Okay. You can also know when they drop from a higher realms like divine masculine to a warlock. Okay. Because they use sex, they use their body. They fall in temptation. Okay. Divine Empress, they don't do this, okay, because they know their what the reason, the purpose that they're on this planet. They know what is the purpose. So they don't like chaos, and you can know if someone is a divine masculine or feminine. Most of the time, they don't have kids and they do live alone, okay? They don't really get into relationships because they know their divine purpose. So their relationship takes away their divine work, okay? But whoever this divine empress is that this divine empress was and came to this planet in order to release Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man from his karmatic going around in circles. Okay. So like star seeds and crystal children and rainbow children know their purpose. They come to retrieve their old soul family, their old soul group, their twin flames and soulmate. That's why twin flame and soulmate does not have to be in a relationship. Okay. Twin flames is actually the opposite of you. So you don't have to be in a relationship, but you have to help this person. And if they don't take this help, you can leave them and cancel the contract. But your art or your soul will always be connected to them. So some people will go back and become angels and guides to their soulmate or twin flame in order to help them from the higher realms to get out of the third dimension. Okay. So, whatever is going on with this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man, the Divine Empress came to help this man because he has been lost and has been in the third dimension for a very, very long time. Okay. And they are now recognizing that they have a contract together. But they cannot. It's like this, she's supposed to help her twin, okay, because that person is her twin, okay. So she is the feminine, and this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person is the masculine, and she needs to awaken him so that he can understand who he is and become the divine masculine that he was always. And that is the only reason that he can ascend. Okay. And that is the only time he can get back is divine financial uh abundancy. Okay. So there you see this, because you see what happened is that this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person tried to play divine empress, and divine empress is like, listen, you gotta learn this lesson. This lesson, what you have done, what you have done, was in the contract between these two people. And this is why divine feminine is like, you need to remember who you are. Okay. You have been in and out with these witches and these karmatic, these Jezebel, and not knowing your place in the whole universe, who you are as a person. And not until you fall on your face, not until when this hits you, that you will understand who you are, and that you are no uh, warlock, but you are a divine masculine. Okay, so whoever this warlock is has been using his sexuality is energy, and the manipulating, because most people who manipulates have a stroke of narcissistic, okay? And this person have been doing things, getting away with things, not clearing their karmas, just going back on the karma wheel for millions of years, okay? And it is a situation that this person decided to go down to the third dimension, try to help people, and got lost by selling his soul to the devil. Okay? And you can know when people do that is because number one, they're on drugs. And if you notice, divine, you really see a divine empress on drugs. They always know, okay, uh, I was supposed to experiment with this person to see what this person is seeing and to help this person. But they stop everything. You know, the Divine Empress, they don't, it's not a part of life for them, like like this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man. It is a situation where they can't get divine empress, and that's how they couldn't handle divine empress. The divine empress is not to be handled, okay? Divine empress knows who she is, what's the reason she came to the universe, came down on this planet to help to release divine masculine from what he was doing. So there, you, if you notice again, ladies and gentlemen, the temperance beside this divine empress, that means she is a star seed of a crystal children, of a rainbow children, okay? And there is a scorpion that is listening to me, a scorpion woman, and you're trying to figure out who you are. You are a rainbow child, okay? You're a rainbow child. You're also rainbow kids help people, okay? And you have been recognizing, I see myself in divine empress. Yes, you do, because you're a rainbow kid. Divine empress is a star seed. You are a rainbow kid. So there is a scorpion woman that has been watching these readings, and you're keep on wondering who you are. There's the energy of the scorpion also. You're going to be living a very long life, okay? You're going to be also very financial stable. Um, you are going to be looking for further than this situation, because for a lot of people, this is how a lot of people are awoken. All right, like someone that is very dishonest comes in their life, and they start to recognize, and then they will open up. I am going to be advising you, a scorpion that is watching, especially if there's a scorpion woman. You are going to be going through depression, but you got to heal yourself, because you're a rainbow child. You can heal yourself, okay? So crystal is good to use as a rainbow child. You got to walk in nature, because you're a rainbow child, but you will regain your strength and stability, because there you are again, the seven of cups. So that you have no love for this person, this situation, or this person that got you in a real devastated situation, okay? So now you understand the reason why Divine Empress is here. And Divine Empress had warned this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man of what is going to be happening. And it has happened to this person, okay? Because Divine Empress saw this man going down the wrong part. And she says, okay, I already advise you. You still decide to see the forbidden fruit and you're going to eat it. Okay, I am Eve. I am not eating the forbidden fruit. You went and you just eat that bloody apple because you just like the forbidden fruit because it gives you a high to take risk. Okay, honey child. So Divine Empress is like, okay, you went and take the divine the forbidden fruit, but you also steal from me. And this is what this person is not understanding, why they're going through this, because it's a lesson for you to be awakened and recognizing that you gotta clear your karmas. Okay, because divine empress is, so it says, I am not I have given you advice. I told you the reason why. I told you why we cross part. You can see the opposite of each other, and you still have all this information, but still you go and eat the forbidden fruit. You not only now end up with a disease that cannot be cured, but you are just now basically ruined your entire life. Okay, and the thing about it is that universe and um, the universe have a really cynical laugh at people. Once you meet someone and you told them the reason why you cross part, they told you exactly what is going to be happening, but you still go and eat that forbidden fruit. And Divine Empress is like, yeah, figure it out now. Figure it out now. So I see a lawyer and a judge is saying to this person, give these people up. You know, this lawyer and this judge is saying, no, give this Aries man up, give this Leo up, and give this Cancer up, because that's the only way you're going to be getting out of it. And to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, and let's be very honest and look at both sides of the situation, okay? When you love money, this is where it leads you, okay? But they chooses this person because they didn't want to get their ends dirty, okay? They knew that this person needed money and they used this person. And it is, ladies and gentlemen, not everyone that is born on this planet is 100% normal, okay? And whoever this person is, especially if you are someone that started to use drugs at a young age, you get so hooked on this thing and you will never get out of it. Listen, and it's only a couple of years ago I learned, because I was talking to a doctor friend of mine, and he said, no, 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 that's not true. People never get off of cocaine. They always take cocaine their entire life. It must be a life-threatening situation, but they always take cocaine. Cocaine is a bad, bad drugs, ladies and gentlemen. You know, people are talking about weed and mushrooms and that sort of a thing. No, those are hallucinative drugs that actually helps you. But cocaine fucks your brain up. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Every time you are going to be sniffing something, it is eating out your brain. Some people at the age of 50, they that number one, they have short memory. Number two, they don't remember that much. Number three, you think about it, it's something that not supposed to be in your nose. Don't forget, Pepsi, Coca-Cola was used for medicine thing. And, you know, a lot of people use it for medicine. That's how Coca-Cola exists. Go look at the history of Coca-Cola. But if you have something you sniffing up in your nose, it is going right into your brain. And you can know people who takes Coke. There's no air in their nose, and they're always blowing their nose because, yes, everything in the nose natural up to the brain is been eaten out by this cocaine. Do you know how heavy cocaine is? Ladies and gentlemen, I just wish I could help these people. Honestly, if I had a genie and they asked me for 3 wishes, my wishes is to help addicted people to get off their addiction. My wishes is to adopt like 10 kids, 10 different race, and just really help them. I mean, I really just kids in thing their house. And my other wish is just world peace. I wish I had a one that I could just really touch people and help them through their traumas, their trials, because half of the world walks around with this and they never face it and they stay on the wheel of karma. That's why sometimes we have to forgive these people, and whoever this person is, he has been on the wheel of karma. He is a handler. He is someone who they use to, you know, take people out. ladies and gentlemen, we have to find forgiveness for these people. Okay, forgiveness is the biggest key. But whoever this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person is, circumstances has made him who he is. But that you, of right sound mind and body, is going to be using someone because you saw their weakness. Now I find that you are an asshole. Okay, because you know this person weakness, but you don't care because you don't want to get your hands dirty. And I think it's only fair towards this man that the judge and the lawyer recognize he is not the big fish. The big fish is that Aries, Leo, Sagittarian man and a Cancer. That is the big fish. All right, that Cancer and that Aries, Leo, Sagittarian, that man. He is the big fish. That man that gave him the money and paid him the offer, that is the big fish that you need to take down. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, collective, I really hope that this helped because, you have to be honest with things. And I think, um, I can look at people and know what you are planning for me, but I'm looking at why you could make such a decision and you don't know me as a person. And that's how I kind of base things. And honestly, I look at your history. You gotta look at people history. Okay. And as people do not work through their karmas and they take drugs to put it under control and don't address their karmas, especially when you were abused as a child, and especially when you were not treated fairly as a child from your own parents. This creates a lot of traumas for people, okay? So I end this reading to say, not every parent is good, okay? And sometimes parents thinking that beating a child and not explaining to the child and not have honest, I can never ever tell you that my parents have never ever hit me, okay? When my mother said, go to your room, I said, okay, I have a book to read. I have 2 new books to read. Bye. Okay? But and that is it. How people look at other people. Some people just have some sort of a uh you know uh, they have their own opinion about the person, not really knowing a person, and that you fucked up your own child, but you're looking at someone else's child and is having your opinion about another person's child when you fucked up all of your children. Take a good look at yourself. And I think that whoever this person is, they need to heal a situation that is going on in the family, because whoever this person is has become an NPD and lose his soul. And that is what Divine Empress is here to do, is to return his essence to him by letting him find himself back and recognize that he is a divine counterpart, okay? Because he has been on the karma wheel for so long because he got comfortable. Because listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. When you take drugs, it's a minute of high or a couple of hours of high, and then when you have sex, it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes when the person come and when you come, if you do come or if the person come. So you are going to be given every time 2 minutes of your life for that pleasure, when there is just so many other things that you can fulfill your life with. That means you are a short-term valued person. You look for the short term and not for the long term, okay? And it is for you as a person, especially, um, get off the coke. Okay, your brain is being rotted out. Okay, your nostrils. Okay, remember there is no bone in your nostril, and if you sniff something, it goes directly to your brain. This is why I don't understand how these people can run business, work in organization, and they just get up and they just go. And I'm thinking, whoa, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't help you. Okay, it is taking you down the wrong road, and you can tell me that is a part of life. It's not a part of life, because not everyone does it, and you are going to be thinking that that is a part of life. And they said never get off of it, but I know the healing beds are coming over 20 years between now and 2030. The healing beds are going to be coming in, because they now have the healing beds for criminals, that they can put criminals in this machine, and for 10 minutes these criminal they repossess them, so that they think they reprogram them. I'm hoping that that also comes for a drug addict, because it is a sad situation also as a parent, to see your child. And I think that if you look at children that goes through this thing, is parents that is have a doing as Miss Buckiana, okay. And I think that why black people, they definitely, it was programmed to put black people, especially black Americans, on drugs, because they know that they would have been very good, because they would have and everything is programmed on this planet. I wish I could just have a session to help people to understand we're really living in the matrix, okay? And it's not only black people, because everybody's like kind of putting black people as black people is the only one on drugs. No, 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 no. Hell no. Just about everyone. Okay? There's a like about 5-10% of the planet that doesn't that is on no form of drugs. And those are like the million of us that is here to help humanity. So, ladies and gentlemen, you got to make a decision, okay? Not all of us is earthling. Some of us are high priestess and high priestess and high priest, divine masculine, and divine feminine, that came back to this planet to help humanity. Star seeds are here to pick up our star family, okay? That means these are their family members, their bloodline, okay? And they're here to pick up their bloodline. A lot of people are here to pick up their twin flame and soulmate. You don't have to be in a physically relationship with your twin flame and soulmate, but you are have to connect, to work in collaboration with each other, to bring something to humanity. Okay, so I wish I could give you like more information about this, because this is a very it's a very positive reading. Namaste.